Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making homemade English muffins. The ingredients you need for this recipe is 4 cups or 480 grams of bread flour. This is the flour I'm using today. You'll also need 1 tablespoon or 9 grams of active dry yeast. I just used my one from my local Coles. You'll also need 139 grams or half a cup and 2 tablespoons of water. The same measurements for the milk. I just use whole milk here. You'll also need 1 teaspoon or 6 grams of fine sea salt. You'll also need 1 tablespoon or 13 grams of granulated sugar, and then 28 grams or 2 tablespoons of gently melted butter. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to start by blooming active dry yeast by heating the milk and water up to 35 to 37 degrees Celsius on the stove. Then we're going to add our yeast into it and let that rest for 10 minutes. So let's go do that. I'm going to start with adding the 139 grams of water and the 139 grams of milk to the pan. And we're going to heat that up to 35 to 37 degrees. When you're measuring, make sure you don't have the thermometer directly onto the bottom of the pot, as it will pick up the heat from the pan, which will be hotter, not the temperature of the water and milk. So now this has hit 36 degrees and this is 35 to 37. So I'm just going to pour this into a jug. So we've got our milk here. We're going to add our active dry yeast now. So we have our milk now at the 36 degrees. And now we're going to add our yeast. We're going to give that a good whisk to combine all those ingredients. And we're going to cover it for 10 minutes. While this is resting for 10 minutes, we're going to start on our dry ingredients. Dry ingredients into the bowl. So 400 grams of the flour. Now we're going to add in the salt. And the sugar. That a whisk to combine. So now the dry ingredients are combined, we're just waiting the 10 minutes for the yeast mixture to be ready. Then we're going to add that mixture and butter. We've had this resting for 10 minutes. So we're going to now pour this into here. And we're also going to add our gently melted butter in here as well. Now we're just going to gently give it a mix to combine the ingredients. So right now it just looks like this. Now I'm just going to use my hands. Make sure you wash them before. And just kind of mix it until it starts to form a dough. Now that it's started to form a dough, we're just going to grab some flour and dust our bench. Make sure you clean it before you do that. Put our dough ball here. Now we're just going to knead it for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth. Okay, so we've been kneading for about 6 minutes now. We're getting our smooth ball-ish. So I've got our ball here. We've got a clean greased bowl. We're going to pop that in there and we're going to cover this and let it rise for 1 hour. So we've had this resting for an hour and now it's doubled, so we're just going to give that a little punch to deflate it, and we're going to put some flour on the surface. We're going to roll that into a ball, add some flour on top, and now we're going to roll these out to they're about half an inch. Keep rolling this just a bit more. Okay, so once that's done, I'm just going to add a bit of flour to my little cutter, and we're going to cut out about 9 to 12. Then we've just got a baking sheet here that I've dusted with some semolina. And dust both sides. Again. So I'm just going to do that till I run out of the dough. Resting for an hour now. We're just going to turn a pan on and heat it, and we're just going to do a light layer of oil. We're going to place some on there now. So we're going to flip them. So they're all done now, so we're going to take them off. And now we're just going to put the last 5 on and bake those. So we're going to cook those ones again for 7 minutes as well. So these are how they turned out. Let's open one up. And it opens up just like that.
Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.